Welcome back to the series of Lords of the Realm versus Lords of the Realm 2. In the first one, we talked about castle building in Lords of the Realm 1 and how it differs from castle building in Lords of the Realm 2. And now, of course, this is Lords of the Realm 2, and I'm going to show you the different castles instead of just talking about them.
Building a castle makes it much harder for enemy troops to conquer your county. Start with a simple castle design, then upgrade as your materials and builders increase. You may produce castle...
So, as I mentioned, there's different castles. There's 5 different castles in this game. Unfortunately, you cannot design your own castle. There was kind of some limitations because it's 1997, and they didn't want, and it might have taken a lot more work even if they could do it. It'd probably take a lot more megabytes, and people may not be able to install it on their computer. But there's also other reasons. It's because there are battle screens, which I will show you for each castle. Whereas the battle screen for Lords of the Realm 1 was really just a picture of the blueprint and some trebuchets, battering rams, siege towers, what have you, just kind of placed on the map. But this one has a more, Lords of the Realm 2 is more focused on battle strategy. So if you wanted a wooden palisade, it could have 150 troops in there. It'll boost your tax revenue by 50%, and stone 400 lumber. It would take 200 builders to build it in one season. What they mean by boosting tax revenue means that if you would get 100 taxes from that county, 100, this will boost it. It'll now be 150 crowns in taxes from that county. If you go from zero castles to the Motte and Bailey, it'll cost you 80 stone and 800 lumber. If you decide to go right to a Norman Keep, it'll cost you 1,000 stone and 200 lumber. So if you notice, of course, this makes a lot of sense when you think about it. See, these are made completely out of wood, right? Whereas this is obviously made out of stone. Most of this is stone. So of course you don't need all that lumber to build something that's mostly made out of stone, right? So obviously, if you go to a larger castle like that, you kind of save right off the bat.
Stone castle.
You can save resources, but of course, you have to have this much resources. You want to have this much resources and start building it right off the bat.
A royal castle.
And this is, of course, the most expensive one, which is a royal castle. It shows you a little key design here. I don't know if you pay attention. It's showing you a little design. It's almost like a trademark. This looks almost like a watch going back and forth. But it's this little design, almost like a blueprint of the castle, and it kind of goes back to Lords of the Realm 1, kind of showing you that. So do that. When you build a castle, it'll show you that little cinematic, at least at the beginning of the game. A lot of fun.
The castle has been...
See, there's another benefit to building a castle is it'll take some people out of your population, but
a wooden palisade.
You get free troops. It gives you free archers. It doesn't happen with every single castle. So, see, I gained 50 troops by building a wooden palisade. And when I build a Motte and Bailey, I get an additional 100 troops.
A Motte and Bailey.
This can also hold 200 troops, whereas the wooden palisade could only hold 150.
A Norman Keep.
So now I go to Norman Keep. Let me look at Norman Keep, and it's like a negative 600 wood there. So I guess it's almost like giving you wood back. Maybe they dismantle it and give you some wood. But
a castle has been...
they give you 0 troops are added when you get a Norman keep. So that was like when I first started playing this game, I'm just like, 0 troops, really? You know, and it's not really much harder to siege a Norman keep than it is to siege a Motte and Bailey. So I would say, generally speaking, if you don't have the resources for a Norman keep, just keep the Motte and Bailey. I mean, like it's a fairly, in terms of like efficiency, in terms of cost, the Motte and Bailey is good.
A stone castle.
We'll build our stone castle. It's
The long spell of a castle has been finished.
so they give you 50 extra troops for the stone castle,
stone
and you can
castle.
put in up to 400 troops inside.
A royal castle.
Oh, hold on, I went to a different county there. Okay, yeah,
A
Royal Castle. Boom. And of course, we got our
The
What?
long spell. The long. The long spell. A castle.
Okay, so you got 100 additional 100 troops to get into the Royal
Royal
Castle. We'll give you additional troops,
Royal Castle.
and it can hold up to 600 troops inside. I'm going to. The other unique part, as I mentioned, was that you can see inside that there's a battle screen for each one. This is a wooden palisade, basically just a bunch of wood around. If you grab the flag on any castle, it doesn't matter what castle it is, you have claimed that castle. And there's one thing of boiling oil for the wooden palisade, and these have fire. Like if you touch this, it'll explode, and there's like some fire going around it. Show you the Motte and Bailey next. This is the Motte and Bailey screen. There's lots of things of fire, and they get 2 boiling oils for Motte and Bailey. Against, generally speaking, all you have to do is take a battering ram and just blow both of these down and get inside of here. If you wanted, you could shovel around, use some catapults, and get in on this end. I can't say I would necessarily recommend it, especially since most enemies are going to use a lot of archers, and they're going to be firing at you when you do that. We do this.
The people. A castle has been.
Okay. So first one it's going to show you, I know we kind of jumped here, this is a royal castle. So this is your premier castle. It's the most gorgeous looking castle in the game, of course. There are 6 pots of boiling oil in a royal castle. So it is no joke it's not exactly a joke of a castle. It's pretty good. But, of course, the AI is stupid. And one of the big differences between these 2 games is, again, these battle screens. There's strategies to take these castles, and these strategies are very, very effective against the AI. Oftentimes, which means that these very big, expensive castles that they built are not that great, because you can just use these strategies to get inside and take their castle, but without losing too many troops.
Archers, ho! Draw swords!
See, the AI is automatically drawn to you move in this way. You know, it's AI, it's artificial intelligence, right? It's not actual intelligence, it's artificial intelligence, meaning it's supposed to pretend like it has intelligence. And so they're kind of drawn to this area because they see my troops are over here and they think that I'm going to try to build a moat in that location. But of course they're wrong. I actually have no intention of doing that. Let me do that initial. There's also, you can see these little troops running around like weird. This is one weird AI command that the computer does. Like, it's not always the same. It differs, right? Sometimes they don't do that. You've probably seen somebody do this before, if you're a huge fan of Lords of the Realm too. But see how there's a beginning here, right? There's like a beginning gate. Traditional method would be to go through this gate, and then you'd have to take your men and knock this gate down. But at some point, but you don't have to do that, of course.
Your orders, my
You can
lord.
go in the
Well,
side
well.
like I'm doing.
Bowmen ready. Archers, ho! Of course, sir. Archers, ho! Archers, ho! Draw swords! Draw swords! For me! Your orders, my lord? To the moat!
See, I have all the bots of oil on this side, and some archers are stuck over here.
Our pleasure!
And I filled this side in so they can't put their archers here.
Our way! To the
Occasionally they will shoot at me anyway.
Our way! To the moat! For me! Our pleasure! To the moat! Our way! To the moat! Our way! To the moat! Our way! Our way! For me! Our way! Our pleasure! For me! To the moat! To the moat! At your service! Archers, ho! Draw swords! Our way! Our way!
So now you can, I took the battering ram at the side, just open that pocket up.
Your orders, my lord? Draw swords! Attack! Bowmen ready! Archers, ho! Of course, sir. Archers, ho! Your orders, my lord? Draw swords!
So normally you would get like a unit like, say, Macemen
Your orders, my lord?
to do this.
Draw swords!
So Macemen could just go up here and grab this flag. But you get the gist of this, right? Like, basically, using your tactical abilities in Lords of the Realm 2 is definitely had different because of your tactical aspect of the game, like this. So I took that and I lost 28 swordsmen, you know, and took the most powerful
Will you
castle.
rule it wisely?
This is a Norman keep. Basically, all you'd have to do is go in with with your battering ram, knock down both of these, and grab that flag.
Auto-calc this battle. The addition of this
I'm not going
shire
to show
your
you
lands
every
brings-
single one. I was just kind of introducing you. And of course, a stone castle you could do. Lead them down here, just like I did with the royal castle. And then you could just go in the side. Or you could go in, or you could actually have them up here. Lead them here, do the same thing. Go in here, and go in and grab the flag.
Auto-calc this battle. The addition of this shire to your lands brings the whole country within your
So, you
grasp.
know, the differences between Lords from and Lords 2 are vast in terms of strategy and of course. But, you know, I really like both games. They both have their different level of charm. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video.
Exit the gym, my lord.